Ito yung mga transactions na i-journalize natin at saka ito din yung mga account title at saka account code na gagamitin natin sa pag-journalize ng mga transactions. So, mag-i-entry na po tayo. May 1 Blazer Trading owned by Mr. John Smith started the business. He invested 800,000 of his personal savings into the business as initial capital. Mag-debit po tayo dito ng cash na 800,000 pesos kasi nag-increase yung cash balance. The normal balance of cash is debit when increases. So, mag-credit tayo ng Smith Capital kasi nag-increase din yung capital. The normal balance of capital is credit when increases. So lagyan din natin ng PR number at saka explanation. So, May 2 na po tayo. Purchase delivery equipment for 160,000 in cash. So, mag-debit po tayo ng delivery equipment na 160,000 kasi nag-increase yung delivery equipment. Ang normal balance po ng asset, kasi yung delivery equipment is an asset, so debit po siya kasi nag-increase. Nag-credit po tayo ng cash na 160,000 kasi nag-decrease yung cash natin. The normal balance of cash is credit when decreases. May 3. Sold merchandise on account 165,000 FOB destination, terms 2/10, 1/15, and N/30. So, FOB destination meaning free on board. In this case, si seller ay mananatiling owner and responsible for the merchandise hanggat makarating ang merchandise sa buyer. So, si seller ang mag-aasikaso ng mga gastos at saka yung risk kaugnay ng pagpapadala ng merchandise sa buyer. So, ang terms na 2/10 indicate nga si buyer can receive 2% discount if the full payment is paid within 10 days from the date of purchase. Meaning, si buyer, if makabayad within 10 days, si Blazer Trading can deduct 2% from the total cost. Yung 1/15 naman, 1% naman ang discount if makabayad within 15 days. Yung N/30, this is the credit term, which is 30 days from the date of purchase. So, walang discount si buyer. So, ang entry natin dito is mag-debit tayo ng accounts receivable na 165,000 pesos kasi nag-increase yung ating accounts receivable, which is the normal balance is debit when increases. While mag-credit naman tayo ng sales na 165,000 pesos kasi nag-increase din yung revenue natin like sales na 165,000 pesos. Remember that the normal balance of revenue is credit when increases. Dito sa May 4, purchase merchandise from Vives merchandising with the list price of 140,000 pesos if OB shipping point terms 2/10, 1/5, and 9/30. So, dito naman is FOB shipping point. Free on board shipping point. Dito, the buyers assumes the cost, risk, and liability kaugnay sa pagpapadala ng merchandise. So, si buyer din ang owner and responsible for the merchandise kapag ang merchandise ay na-ship na ni seller. Ibig sabihin, anumang pinsala o pagkawala sa panahon ng paglilipat ng merchandise ay naging responsibilidad na ni buyer. So, ang entry natin dito, mag-debit tayo ng purchases na 140,000 pesos. Kasi, kung ang business mag-purchase ng merchandise, it increases its account. Ang merchandise kasi, it represent inventory. So, ang inventory is an asset account. So, the normal balance of asset is debit when increases. Since we are using periodic inventory, magde-debit tayo ng purchases. At saka mag-credit tayo ng accounts payable na 140,000 pesos kasi nag-increase din yung ating accounts payable. Remember na ang normal balance ng liability is credit when increases. So, lagyan din natin ng PR at saka explanation sa baba. May 5, purchased store supplies in cash, 120,000 pesos. So, mag-debit tayo ng store supplies na 120,000 pesos kasi nag-increase yung ating store supplies. At saka, mag-credit tayo ng cash na 120,000 pesos kasi nag-decrease yung ating cash. So, lagyan natin ng PR number at saka yung explanation din sa baba. May 7, receive a credit memo from Vives Merchandising for merchandise returned 8,500. Mag-debit tayo ng accounts payable Vives Merchandising in the amount of 8,500. Kasi yung liability natin is mag-decrease siya. Remember na ang normal balance ng liability is credit when increases or debit when decreases. So, mag-credit naman tayo ng purchase returns and allowances na 8,500. Ang purchase return and allowances is a contra expense account, meaning it is used to offset the total amount of purchases in the income statement. Ang purchases natin dito ay mag-decrease siya. That's why nag-credit tayo ng purchase returns and allowances. May 8. Paid 7,500 for freight related to the May 3 sale. So, mag-debit tayo ng freight out na 7,500 kasi nag-increase yung ating expenses. Si seller kasi dito yung responsible sa expenses na na-ship niya ng mga merchandise sa buyer. At saka, mag-credit tayo ng cash na 7,500 kasi nag-decrease yung ating cash na 7,500. May 12, collected account from May 3 customers. So, mag-debit tayo ng cash kasi mag-increase yung ating cash. Mag-debit tayo ng sales discount. Yung sales discount is a contra revenue account which is deducted from sales. Ang sales kasi, ang normal balance ng sales is credit when increases. That's why debit ang ating sales discount. So, ang credit naman natin is accounts receivable. The amount of account receivable is 165,000. Since na-collect natin ang receivable within 9 days, so may discount si customer na 2%, which is 2% of 165,000 is 3,300. So, magiging 161,700 na lang ang cash collection na ma-receive natin kay customer. May 13, paid Vibs merchandising in full. So, mag-debit tayo ng accounts payable, Vibs merchandising, kasi nag-decrease yung ating liability. At saka, mag-credit tayo ng purchase discount. Ang purchase discount is a contra expense account. So, dinideduct ito sa purchases. At saka mag-credit tayo ng cash kasi mag-decrease din yung cash ni Blizer Trading. So, yung accounts payable, ang amount dito is 131,500. Yung original niya na accounts payable is 140,000 pesos. May return kasi na 8,500, kaya naging 131,500 na lang. At saka yung purchase discount magiging 2,630. 9 days lang siya, no? From May 4 to May 13, no? 9 days. So, 131,500 multiplied by 2%. So, that is 2,630 ang purchase discount. So, ang cash na binayaran ni Blizzard Trading is 128,870. So, dinidak lang natin yung 131,500 sa purchase discount na 2,630. May 14, paid salaries of employees, 32,000. We have to debit salaries expense kasi nag-increase yung ating expenses. Remember that the normal balance of expenses is debit when increases and credit when decreases. So, the amount is 32,000 and then credit cash of 32,000. Kasi nag-decrease din yung cash ni Blizzard Trading. May 15, paid business tax 23,500 for the month of May. So, we have to debit business taxes expense in the amount of 23,500 kasi nag-increase din yung expenses ni Blizzard Trading and credit cash. Kasi nag-decrease din yung cash ni Blizzard Trading. May 16, purchased merchandise for 77,800 in cash. So, nag-debit tayo ng purchases na 77,800 kasi nag-increase yung ating purchases. Ginamit natin yung purchases na account kasi we are using periodic inventory. So, nag-credit tayo ng cash kasi nag-decrease din yung cash ni Blizzard Trading, which is 77,800. So, lagyan din natin ng PR or post reference number and then explanation. May 17, borrowed money from BDO Bank in the amount of 300,000 and issued a promissory note. So, nag-debit tayo ng cash na 300,000 kasi nag-increase yung cash ni Blizzard Trading at saka credit tayo ng notes payable na 300,000 kasi nag-increase din yung liability ni Blizzard Trading. May 18, purchased from Zia Merchandising 105,000 FOB shipping point. So, si buyer ang responsible sa cost. The terms, 2% discount paid within 10 days. And 30 days ang kanyang terms na wala namang discount. So, mag-debit tayo ng purchases na 105,000 kasi nag-increase yung purchases or inventory ni Blizzard Trading. Then, mag-credit tayo ng accounts payable via merchandising kasi nag-increase din yung liability ni Blizzard Trading na 105,000 pesos. May 19, receive a refund of 9,200 from a supplier for a cash purchase made on May 16. So, nag-debit tayo ng cash na 9,200 kasi nag-increase yung cash ni Blizzard Trading at saka nag-credit tayo ng purchase returns and allowances na 9,200 kasi nag-decrease yung purchases natin dito. Yung purchases, returns, and allowances is a contra expense account that should be deducted from purchases. May 20, paid 7,500 for freight on merchandise purchased from previous date. So, nag-debit tayo ng freight in na 7,500 kasi nag-increase yung ating expenses na freight in. And then, mag-credit tayo ng cash na 7,500 kasi nag-decrease din yung cash ni Blizzard Trading. May 21, purchased merchandise in cash 85,000 pesos. So, nag-debit tayo ng purchases na 85,000 pesos. Yung ginamit natin na account is purchases kasi periodic inventory ang ginagamit natin. So, nag-increase yung inventory or purchases ni Blizzard Trading kaya tayo nag-debit ng purchases. At saka credit tayo ng cash na 85,000 kasi nag-decrease yung cash account ni Blizzard Trading. May 23, sold merchandise for 185,500 in cash. So, nag-debit tayo ng cash ng 185,500 kasi nag-increase yung cash account ni Blizzard Trading. And then, nag-credit tayo ng sales kasi nag-increase yung revenue ni Blizzard Trading which is 185,500. So, remember na ang normal balance ng revenue account like sales is credit when increases or debit when decreases. May 25, paid a partial amount of 55,000 to Zia Merchandising for the May 18 purchase. No discount is given for the partial payment. So, nag-debit tayo ng accounts payable Zia Merchandising in the amount of 55,000 kasi nag-decrease yung liability ni Blazer Trading. At saka, nag-credit tayo ng cash kasi nag-decrease din yung cash account ni Blazer Trading ng 55,000 pesos.